A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Drummond, and the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Washington going to send out their punter.
He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Williams now throwing to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
That's complete to Jalen Hyatt.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams.
Looking Hyatt's way once again.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball. He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Second and 10. A give running right, Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12.
Off play action. Drummond. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Drummond.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Drummond. And this is Simpson with a catch. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 34. Operating from the gun, Williams, flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
A gain of 12. And the Giants.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with no score.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. It inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. That's out quickly to Hyatt. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that just...
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Drummond. He's going to loft one deep left side here. They've got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Algier now up the middle, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake. Drummond. He finds his man complete. It's man. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Drummond. Looking for McClellan, but this is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Flushed out right. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. This is taken around the 12. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Three.
To throw on third down, Drummond. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this returnable for Sims. 31 yards on the punt there. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Off play action. Williams. And that is incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a boundary play from the guy's first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying for a second there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Williams. Complete right side to Hyatt. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Well, another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
A first down carry for Barkley. Powers through. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Williams gets this to Campbell out on the right side. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Williams. Touchdown! Darius Slayton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On first down, Drummond eluding the pressure right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The second half begins with a run from Barkley. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Williams looking to throw on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all in the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Touchdown, Giants! Paris Campbell, 31 yards. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
45-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Starting the drive with Algier. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Drummond. He's got this to Algier. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Buffalo 18.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Come on, ref! Watching the set? You gotta be kidding me! See the replay? Oh, of course he called that.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Drummond. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Gibson again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Titans. 19 Titans. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Operating from the gun. Drummond. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
You want to win! Come on, maintain that mental toughness. Let's go! Take it to him. Don't let him rest.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
18, Pioneer. 65 cats. 65 cats.
Operating from the gun. Drummond working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 35 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 9.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Williams to throw on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Hyatt,
62 yards.
and the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Back now at FedEx Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Williams' throw complete here to Waller.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. Williams. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Williams. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 82 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. How would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for, because he's handled all the basic things quite well. And even some of the wrinkles that have been thrown at him, he's shown a lot of poise throughout and made some nice plays.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Williams gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Williams toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Williams now looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 60. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
Second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Drummond. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And now they'll shift things around. That one looks like he'll throw here. Campbell making the catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Williams steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Drummond. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
What you're working with now? This is the one, boys. Here we go. Leave it all on the table, fellas.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's 2nd down.
Now Williams to throw on 2nd down.
His throw incomplete. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent